Hello again. This is Monique Lynelle with Monique Lynelle's Living with a Purpose. This is part two of the mindset concerning completing and finishing things. And I was talking to you and got cut off. I apologize for that. But I was talking to you about Serendipity, the movie, and the guy who wrote the obituary. And he was basically saying that his friend hadn't achieved the goals that he wanted to in life, that he died with a broken heart because he hadn't pursued this one particular person. And so at the end of the day, that wasn't his real ending, but he was writing an obituary while he was still alive to say that if he died now, this would be how he left his life. So what I did, I went back and I wrote my own obituary at that time, like to see where would I be, like what would I say, what would I want other people to know, what have I actually accomplished, and what would be some things that were written about me. And I started to see that I need to set some different kind of goals and be more purpose driven. And the things that I did achieve, I look back and was like, dang, I didn't realize I did so much. But had I not got busy living, then, certain relationships, it would have stopped me. Certain deaths in the family, that would have stopped me. Certain, miscarriages that I had, that would have stopped me. But instead, I feel as though I have to turn my pain into my purpose, and that's what I'm trying to do with my life. Is use the things that have given me pain, but push them to my purpose so that I can have joy. I can overcome things. I can deal with stuff and not give up on myself. So, with that said, when I wrote the obituary, it just opened up my mind and my eyes. And of course, I'm still living, but it was just something to do, almost like it's symbolic to say, okay, what have I achieved as of now? And, that could be an exercise that someone could do, if they chose to. If I was coaching you, and because you don't know how many feelings could come up from trying to do that, so I wouldn't suggest people just do that lightly. You have to be in the right frame of mind. You're still alive, okay? So you have to be in the right frame of mind to look at it like, if my life were to end, what would be said about me? And what it's supposed to do is make you think, have I achieved what I was supposed to do in life? Did I fulfill my purpose and destiny on earth while I'm here? Was I good to anyone? Did I live my life with kindness? Did I do anything good in this with the time that I had in this life? Did I impact anybody's life? Did I help anyone? What do I value? Right? Back to what I was talking about with the success thing, right? So at the end of the day, I just wanted to discuss that further to be clear. It's not about you actually dying. It's about what would somebody write about you, or what would you like to have written about you. Um and if you see there's a whole bunch of holes or incomplete spaces of things that you have not achieved, then you can start setting goals there, right? And when you set the goals, you keep your eyes on the finish line and enjoy the process in between. And sometimes, because of your goal, the process becomes easier when you feel like, oh, okay, this is why I'm doing this. When you hear a lot of people say that nowadays, your why is so important. And once you go back to that, it's easier for you to achieve the goal that you set for yourself and to reach that finish line. So, I just want to encourage you this week to assess how you're thinking about finishing things. Everything is not in the same timing as somebody else's. Please stop comparing yourself to other people, because your finish line is different than someone else's. I have my master's degree and I have doctoral classes. However, When I graduated from high school, it was years and years ago. But I didn't go straight to college. I went to cosmetology school and then I went to the military. So by the time I graduated from college with my associates, it was later than some of the people that came out of high school at the same time as me. But then I went on to graduate with my bachelor's. That was later than a lot of people that went to high school and graduated at the same time I did. However, I went on to get my master's. I went on to do some other things. I became an author. I finished 3 books. I finished 3 music projects. I finished some things in my life. I finished my master's degree. I finished my bachelor's degree. I finished my associate's degree. I finished my cosmetology certification. I finished my cosmetology instructors. I finished my speakers academy program. I finished my my Speakers Academy program, but I also completed my stress relief coach program. I completed things because I put my mind to it and said I wanted to do it. I got out of basic and AIT. I have an honorable discharge in the reserves and from active duty. I have deployed. But I finished, and because I finished and I gave my time, I don't owe the military any time. I don't owe them any time. Even though I wasn't in there for 30 years, I served my country and I did it honorably. And I served with the reserves and I served on active duty. And like when you think of finishing things, once it's over, it's easy to say, I did that. But that gives you the confidence to know that you can do something else. So I just want to encourage you to look at the finish line as this is part of your purpose in life. So then when you complete things, you can set new goals and reach new heights and go to another level. Don't be scared, because this life is a gift. So I want you all to enjoy it. Have a blessed day and a blessed week. This is Monique Lynelle from Monique Lynelle's Living with a Purpose blog, and 10-4 over and out.